All right, folks. Welcome back to Kings of Opinion, episode 142. Got the Wonder and Big Earn here. Say hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
We had a little hiatus, but we're back with a heat wave.
Yeah, seems like a couple more days, right?
Yes, I think it's going to be in the 70s for the week.
I think it's going to be even worse tomorrow. It's supposed to be like, last I checked, and this is what's weird with the weather, is it was supposed to be 86 tomorrow, which means in my office it's going to be 112.
Wow.
So,
Bring some water.
yeah, well, thankfully I have plenty of water that I bring there, but I might need ice cubes for this for tomorrow. But yeah, it's supposed to be really nice the next couple of days, and then wouldn't you know it, on Monday it goes right back down to 50 degrees.
Yeah.
So
No kidding.
yeah, so just like, I guess that's April weather nowadays for us. What are you gonna do? Whatever. So I guess congratulations are in order. Well, actually, there's a lot of congratulations. Rory McIlroy won the Masters in Augusta.
Big whoop-de-doo.
You don't like the guy, huh?
Not a big fan.
All right.
That
Well,
was last weekend?
that was this past weekend that just happened. But I found
It
it.
was a great Masters, though.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I watched a lot of it because I go to PT on Friday afternoons, and they have the round like all day Friday. So they actually, I go to the. Well, I normally go to one on Hillside, but they're redoing their place, so I'm on the one on Jericho next to Tony's Tacos. And they have this big ass TV, and they were watching the Masters. So for about an hour, I was watching the Masters while I was doing my workouts and whatnot. And then over the weekend, I was watching it, and I found it funny that Rory had a huge lead, gave it up. I think it was Saturday he gave it up, right?
Yeah, the guy Young was down by 8 strokes and had the lead at one point.
Yeah, I think that was late Saturday when he took over the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned it on Sunday, and then I guess McIlroy took it over again and had like a stroke or so lead and held that. I don't know if they went up and down.
It went back and forth. At one point, McIlroy went from, I believe it was 11 under at that point, to 9 under and was in like 3rd place.
Oh, I missed all that then.
Justin Rose was doing great, and Justin Rose had a 2-stroke lead and was at 12 under, which would have been great because he seems like a cool dude, and he's never won the Masters as good as he's been in his career. And then he jacked up and he finished at like 10 under in like 3rd place. But no, I'm sorry. I think he finished in 2nd place by himself. Or Young did. I'm not sure, but he had a 2-stroke lead at one point. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
So McIlroy came back and wound up, going over the top and taking everything.
Yeah, buried a couple of holes in a row, so he came back, and other guys kind of faltered. So.
Wow. Well,
But a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there was some talk about how some people felt that it was kind of unfair because apparently, for these guys to play at Augusta is very difficult, even for the guys who have been past champions, because regardless of your status, you still have to play with a member. You're not allowed to play on your own. And apparently Rory was there and played like 5 rounds prior to the start of the Masters on Thursday.
he played 5 rounds in one day?
No. In the week before.
Oh, okay.
Because he got there a week early and played 5 rounds prior to the opening round on Thursday. So a lot of people were like, was that fair? Should that have been allowed?
And you could only play there with a member, not when you're in the tournament.
Correct.
Okay.
Because even if these guys are past champions,
You can't play. I thought if you're a past champion, you have a membership there, no?
No.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Nope. Very few people have memberships there.
Interesting. Well, either which way, he won. Congratulations to him. I don't mind the guy. I watched him on, what was it? Full Swing? The show on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I kind of, all those guys on that show are really only guys I really know in golf at this point. So I like to pay attention to those guys. So it's good to see one of those guys won. I know from the show that he's a bit of a prick sometimes, so I get it. Like how he can rub
Yeah, I
someone the
saw
wrong way.
something today on ESPN how I guess they had a story about how apparently yet again he's catching heat because he kind of was like a douche and gave the cold shoulder to the guy he played with in his final round, Young. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, and it was Scheffler that finished in second by himself, who was another one that on Friday was like
Out of it.
yeah, and the guy is just never out of it.
Because I saw that. And the only reason why I know him is because of the show and Happy Gilmore too.
And he could have very easily. There was a bunch of holes late Sunday that he missed birdies that he could have very easily won.
Yeah. Well, he just missed out, right? If he was in second place, what, by a couple strokes? If that, or one?
One stroke.
Wow, so yeah, could have definitely won that one. But yeah, I mean, that's that for the PGA side of things, which we normally don't talk about. So that was interesting that you gave us that little tidbit about Augusta. Now you got the Knicks. Like you said before we started the show, the playoffs start tonight, but start Saturday for the Knicks, and I believe it's at 6 o'clock, and they play the Atlanta Hawks. So now the real question is we haven't really watched them at all during the season. Are we going to start watching them on Saturday?
I will be watching if, I'm also going to be on vacation, but I'm going to try and, if I'm close to a television, I will be watching.
You hear this? You're going to be on vacation?
I will be.
I've known you for so long, I don't think you've ever went on a vacation.
Hey, listen, this is the first for everything.
Wow, are you going anywhere good?
Florida?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Where in Florida?
Punta Gorda?
Oh, I don't even know where the hell that is. It sounds great.
Yeah, I'm flying into Fort Myers if that helps out.
Sure. Sure. Well, have a good time with that. What are you going to be gone for the week?
No, just Thursday, Friday, come back. Leaving Thursday, come back Sunday.
Oh, nice. A nice little extended weekend. I
And
love
what
it.
time is the game on Saturday?
6, I believe.
Yeah, because I'm going to Kentucky on Friday to
Nice.
see Matthew
Oh, look at this.
for the last, I guess, parents' weekend of the year.
Which is going to be hell for you, I guess, apparently, because you not only do you got to go this week, right?
And
Don't
then
you got to
3
go
weeks later to
right?
move out. But
Jeez, why don't you take some of his stuff back now?
We'll see what happens.
Like, listen, next 3 weeks you don't need a microwave.
Well, hopefully we're fingers crossed. He being in the frat that he's in, sophomore year, he has to live in the frat house. So we're thinking that hopefully they're going to let him move his stuff into the frat house. So
that would be
we
nice.
don't have to put it in storage or anything. But,
That would be nice.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to watch the game somewhere cool that night because we're playing golf Saturday and Sunday morning. Yeah, so of
What
course,
time are you playing golf Saturday and Sunday morning?
8:06 a.m.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. This guy all the time. I want to play golf so early.
But yeah, so it's like of course typical Matthew last second notification about the parents' weekend, and it's supposed to be like this tailgate thing, and then the day at the races at Keeneland because Keeneland is right by his school.
Nice.
But
Like horse races?
yeah.
So that's all part of the parent-teacher
Yeah,
thing?
but you have to buy tickets for it.
Right, that I understand.
But of course, because he brought it up so last minute, it was sold out anyways, and you had to buy the tickets aftermarket, and they were like super expensive. So both would rather just play golf anyway. So we're gonna get to play 2 days in a row.
Awesome.
Sounds like fun. And
Yeah.
it's probably much better weather down there than it will be
Oh
up
yeah,
here.
he's been playing for weeks already.
Yeah.
because the weather's been
Well,
so
not only
nice.
that, I think it's going to rain over the weekend. So even if you were here, you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to play, even if it was nice out.
Yeah,
at least
I
down
haven't
there.
played yet, so it's gonna be my first.
Really? You haven't
yeah.
played yet? Oh, wow. Damn. Well, both of you have a great time.
Thank
I'm
you,
going to be
sir.
sitting here on the couch watching the game, but you know what? It's right where I want to be.
There you go.
You know, as long as there's not a Yankee
No place
game on.
like home.
I don't know. Do I watch the Yankee game
Well,
and
Yankees
flip back and
might be-
forth?
You can watch both.
No, Yankees will be Saturday night as well, right? Because they're playing.
I'm looking right now.
No, they might be.
No, they play the Royals at home at 1:35, so that's great.
Oh, that works out perfect.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually perfect. That by the time that ends, it's like 4:30. Get ready for the game at 6. That game will be over by 9. Watch a movie right after that, and I'm good to go. So that's good. That works out. So yeah, we'll all get to watch it. You guys are away. That's awesome. Do we have any predictions for the Knicks going into the playoffs? Like, do we think they're going to make it far? Like we saw two different types of Knicks teams this season.
What place did they finish the regular season?
The same they have, yeah. The last 2 or 3 years they finished in third place, so they haven't changed much.
Feeling optimistic, I'll go Eastern Conference Finals.
Ooh, I like it.
Wow.
I guess they lose to like Boston, I guess, or somebody like that.
Well, I guess it's either Boston or Detroit, right?
Right. I like it. I don't know. I mean, I'd like, you know what? I'm going to go even further. I'm going to say they make it to the finals.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, you know
statements.
what? One of these New York teams has got to do something, right? Why can't it be the Knicks, for once? I'm not saying they're going to win.
Love it.
But let's they beat Boston last year. They've been crappy against Detroit all this year. So the way I look at it is if they play Detroit, they have something to prove. Maybe they beat them, whether it be in 6 or 7 games.
Right.
And they make it to the finals. And if it's Boston, they beat them last year, and everyone's dogging. At least guys in my...
Any given game day.
Right. At least, to me, guys are dogging the Knicks a lot. Like, they beat Boston last year, but this year, they got a lot to prove, this, that, and the other. And for whatever
that's just
reason...
what they need.
Yeah, maybe you're right. And not for nothing, Boston has been really good all year without Tatum, and now they have Tatum back. So, maybe it's a good kick in the pants for them to get going. I don't know. I'm going to say they make it to the finals for once and give us Knicks fans a little bit of hope in probably June.
Fingers crossed.
Right? What do you think, Aaron? What do you got?
I don't know, man. I get a feeling it's going to be another second round of now, but let's be positive. Let's see how the first round goes. I think the first round will dictate a lot.
I'm going to say it right now, they beat the Hawks in 5 games. Say it right now.
Okay.
The first round is going to be their easiest test.
Yeah, I mean they're a good young team, and they've been playing well since they made a bunch of moves. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to be easy, but it should be. What's the first round in the NBA? Is it? Are all the rounds in the NBA best of 7, or is
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So now let's transition a little bit since we got those out of the way. Let's go to the MLB side of things. So, if we had our show last
Not
week,
really going too well for the local teams.
you're 100% right. It's a tale of 2 different weeks, right? If we had this show last week, we would have been singing the praises for at least on the Yankees side because they started off great. They were 7-1. And they were rocking and rolling, even though they weren't really hitting that well. And I think the Mets the first week weren't that bad either. They weren't as good, but I think they were right around 500, which most teams are going to start that way to start the season. So it was really nothing new to report, right? But then you swing into this week, and we get past the weekend, and both New York teams get beat up by the Oakland Athletics. Or the Vegas Athletics, or the Sacramento Athletics. I don't even know what to call them, so I'm just going to say the Athletics. The A's of all teams. They came into town. They took 2 out of 3 against the Yankees, which was weird because we didn't have a walk-off win on Game 1, but we were behind, and then Ahmed Rosario hit a monster 3-run home run, and we win that game, and then nothing the next 2 games. Literally, if you turned on either team this past week, and you had a problem sleeping, after watching part of their game, you'd go right to freaking sleep. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did on Saturday.
And the A's aren't known for their pitching staff. Their offenses, they got a great young offense, but it's not their pitching staff that they're supposed to be dominating with.
Exactly, and they swept the Mets too, no less. And I think they shut them out. I know it was the last game they shut them out. It was 1-0, which is
Friday night. It was 1-0 when I went to sleep. I don't know what the final was, but it was late.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Let's see. 4-0. So the Mets got shut out twice to the A's. Jesus.
Didn't they get shut out 5 out of 9 games? Or something like
They
that?
might have.
I thought I heard something about that.
Well,
it was 5 out of 9 games they got shut out.
It's pretty anemic.
You got Friday, Sunday, and I know yesterday they got shut out to the Dodgers, so that's at least 3. You know what I mean? And that's in 4 days. So you're probably right with that statistic. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's, where do you want to start first? The Mets or the Yankees? Because it's two different stories right now. It's a little weird, right? The Mets got all these guys. They totally revamped their whole lineup. And I guess tweaked their starting rotation, which they had really no choice of doing. But like, nobody for them is hitting right now. All their guys that they got are all garbage right now. And that's pretty much their problem. Not to say that the guys that they let go, even though McNeil came in and was like hitting both the Yankees and Mets, but like, I've been keeping track of Alonso. He's only got 2 home runs. I don't really know his batting average, but you know,
I think he had a good game yesterday too.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything spectacular.
Right, like it's nothing to write home about. Like you let him go and all of a sudden like he's got 5 or 6 home runs. It's you're 2 weeks in or whatever like that. But you know, and I don't even hear anything of Nimmo, so I don't think Nimmo's doing anything with Texas, to be fair. But these guys, Polanco, Seaman, whatever his name is, and Bo Bichette are not doing anything right now, and I don't know when it's going to change. Did you watch any of these games with these guys?
Bichette had a home run the other night, correct?
Probably that Saturday when they scored 6 runs. Probably.
I watched a little bit Friday night, but nothing was going on offensively.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When they're playing that bad, it's almost like torture watching these games. Like, people already think baseball's boring, and then when you're not scoring or not doing simple fundamental things, it makes it even worse. Like, fast forward to yesterday's game. Did you watch the Yankee game yesterday?
I watched the last 4 or 5 innings.
Oh, well, that's
I watched the whole game. I just wasn't focused on it until the last 4 innings.
Well, to be fair, that's where all the magic is happening.
And it was all game. It was just going back and forth, back and forth, tie. How many times did they tie the game in that?
A bunch. Like, it was hard to keep track. But to me, I saw I skipped maybe the 2nd or 3rd inning, but like I watched the entire game besides those 2 innings, and like the Yankees jump out right away, which is great. Okay, boom. Like, got 4 runs in, whatever. Judge hits another 1st inning home run. Boom, boom, boom.
Isn't it crazy how many 1st inning home runs he has in his career? Did you see that stat?
Well, that's my question to you. Yes, I'll answer your question. That's crazy. But what's crazier is Babe Ruth has 21 more than him at 68. And what's even crazier is, do you think he'll catch Babe Ruth?
We shall see.
You know what I mean? Because it's, 47 is a lot of times they hit multiple home run games, right? So, like, you would think he's at least good for another 10 to 15 in his career. Can he,
Not multiple home run games. I'm talking about 1st inning home runs.
Oh, that's another, is that the number I'm talking about, 47?
No, he had, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 90 something.
Check that out. I did see that, but I'm mixing my numbers up. I'm pretty sure the numbers I'm talking about is multi-homer games with Babe Ruth at 68, and he's at 47. And I think he just passed Mickey Mantle at 46. So we gotta see about that. But yeah, let me know what that's about. But either which way, Jose Caballero, who hasn't been playing a bad shortstop, tries to, remember Major League when Dorn is catching ground balls at 3rd base,
right?
And he's just like flinging his glove at it and not getting in front of it. And the guy, I forget his name, is it Jim Brown or James? No, it's got to be Jim Brown. Is the coach?
Enough of this Olay shit.
Yeah, this Olay bullshit. So they said it on the TV and it made me laugh. And that's exactly what he tried to do. And he misses the ball, and it was 4-0 at the time. And then I don't know what happened with Will Warren, or I just, maybe it was just the Angels were just like starting to make contact. But he totally unraveled. He wound up giving up the lead. It was 4-4. And then right after that, that's when everything started going crazy. So then Mike Trout, I think, hit a home run to go ahead. I think it was wound up being 7-4. And then there was a lot of substitutions in like the 4th or 5th inning. Like Boone pulled like Ahmed Rosario for Ben Rice. Then Trent Grisham comes in. He's off the bench, cold. He hits a 3-run bomb, which is his first of the year. So then they tie it up 7-7. Then what was it? Did Judge hit the next home run? It was a solo shot. So then Judge hits a solo shot, makes it 8-7. Then I think Trout comes up, makes it 9-8. Because I think he hit a 2-run home run.
Or 10-8.
I don't remember if it was 9 or 10, but either which way, maybe it was. Oh, you know what? It does make it 10. Someone before him scored.
Right. Because it made it 10-8.
I made it 8-8, and then he puts the home run to go ahead, 10-8. Then Grisham comes up again, makes it 10-10, and then I've watched almost all these games so far, at least the beginning and the end. Sometimes I miss them in the middle because I got to watch a TV show or two, like Daredevil. Like I got to watch it, so I switch over to that and come back. But it seems like right now McMahon is our Polanco, Bo Bichette, or Simeon. Like our bottom of the lineup is like the Mets bottom of the lineup too. Like they can't hit for nothing, and McMahon keeps getting up at the plate with guys on base to, if not tie the game, to win the game, and he hasn't done it. And then yesterday, a wild pitch thankfully does it for him, even though he winds up walking. So if they don't score, it would have been bases loaded. But the guy comes in to score on the wild pitch, makes it 11-10, and we win the game in the bottom of the ninth. But it was nice to see this kind of game because it was super exciting. And that's what you want to see from your home team more often than not. Like, I could have used without the Angels scoring 10 runs, but what do? The Yankees won the game. They picked up the pitching for a change since their pitching's been so good in the early on of the season,
Yeah, they had a little bit of a blip there yesterday.
Yeah, and it's really the bullpen. Like, what's weird about all this is Brian Cashman normally puts out a good bullpen. This is the 3rd year in a row now where we have like a shaky bullpen. And I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, it's certain people, obviously, but like, you're not going to last with this kind of stuff all year, So like, you got to find people wherever you're going to find them from to plug these holes.
They're gonna have some options when some of these guys come back too. So we'll see. It's 73, not 93. He has the most first inning home runs in Yankee history with 73.
Wow, 73.
A-Rod is second with 68, and that's just his Yankee numbers.
Right, of course, yeah. From 04 to like 2004 to I think 2016.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And Jeter is third.
You know what's crazy about that is Judge did it in the half amount of time and surpassed them. Because what's his name had 12 or 13 years, and where's Judge right now? Maybe he's played 8 years, I think, 8 years, roughly. So that's amazing. So yeah, I mean, those are only going to get better. Like, I could totally see him hitting one out tonight. Like, every game this week, he has a chance to hit one out in the first inning, for sure. Which is why, a little secret, DraftKings, $10, bet him to hit 2+ home runs. If he hits a home run in the first inning, you could cash that bitch out and make some money. You know what I mean? I didn't know they did that. I heard that today, and I'm like, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you automatically lose $10, but the minute he hits a home run, they're going to give you a cash out option. It might not be a lot, but like, if the odds are 170 and you put $10, you know what I mean? And then whatever you're supposed to make, they give you half of it or a third of it. It's better than nothing, So I'm going to give that a try the next couple of days and see what happens, and I'll report back next week.
Yeah, let me know how that works out.
Yeah, I'm going to let you know for sure. Going from there, other than that, not much more I want to say about the Yankees. You got what do you got for the Mets? Anything you want to really specify with these Mets that you're not happy about?
I haven't really been watching, and it looks like I haven't really missed much besides them being inept on offense. So hopefully they can, start to turn around. Let's hope it starts tonight. So
let me ask you this
see what
question.
happens.
You're a big Met fan, right?
Sure.
If you were the GM right now, Stearns, are you firing Mendoza? Like, where's your hot meter right now?
It's actually funny that you said that because I was talking to Matt, who's my cousin's husband, and he's a little fired up, and he was a bit emotional, I guess you could say.
Sure.
And he told me that
baseball is life.
Mendoza's gonna get fired, and he said Beltran is gonna be the next coach, and this is already happening
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, and obviously the locker room is divided, as some other people I've heard mention regarding, I guess, Lindor and Soto. So I guess that they're saying that morale is not great, so that's also an issue.
Really? So basically, actually, I don't know where you got this from, but you've been paying attention. You've been paying attention a little bit because I didn't even hear this.
Just to what just conversations I've had.
Yeah. So to be fair, you're spot on.
Is that right?
I heard about this Lindor Soto thing, and my first thought was, if that was the case.
Also, that they don't like each other. Like there's some bad blood.
Yeah, apparently it's all indoor too, because it's the same thing with McNeil, same thing with Alonso, same thing with
there's a history there.
Yeah, but okay. So I guess my only question would be is why trade all of those guys that he had problems with if you know he's the problem at this point? Unless they didn't know, right? But like you would have to have an idea that it's Lindor, not all these other guys, because now those guys are gone. And you got Soto here, and Soto's actually hurt right now. He's not even playing. But now he has a beef with Soto, which to me, I blame all this on Soto anyway, because, and I don't have a gripe really to it, but if he wasn't just so into getting a suite that he didn't want to pay for, he could have been happy as a Yankee and would have no problems. Because I don't really see Soto as that, captain, take charge kind of guy in the locker room. I feel like he just wants to come in, play baseball, play it well.
Let his play speak.
Yeah, I think he wants to be quiet. Like he might internally have fun with everybody.
More of a soldier.
Yeah, I don't see him being that, guy that's going to step up and be like, guys, we got to stop messing around here. Whatever, like a captain would do or anything like that.
Right, not a guy policing the locker room.
Correct, or calling a meeting, a closed door meeting with the players. I think he's the guy that's just going to sit there and listen to the meeting and be like, I'm going to go out there and do what I got to do to help the team win, and hopefully that works out. And if it doesn't, so be it. You know what I mean? So my gripe would be with Stearns now. Like, do you just fire Mendoza or you fire Stearns too? Because that's a big miss if you ask me, right? Like, you just signed this one guy to 15 years. He's not going anywhere. The only way he's going somewhere is in a couple of years he has an opt-out. Then he could go somewhere else. But
right, but even at that, even if he's unhappy, I mean, unless you know for a fact somebody's willing to give you the same kind of money, are you gonna opt out of that kind of contract?
But it's less likely. I agree with you, but at least he has a semi-out. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it was
5 years.
5. Right?
Yeah, so I think he'd be 32, which is a good time to have an opt-out because you still have 4 or 5 years left. The only problem is someone going to give you a 10-year contract at 32? Probably not. So you'll lose 2 years of money. So like you said, and it makes total sense, you're probably stuck as a Met for a long haul. But with that being said, Lindor should have been traded in the offseason. And after last year, I know they didn't do well as a team. I don't think Lindor was that bad besides his normal April terrible starts. You know what I mean? So like, you could have got a nice haul for Lindor, and then you could have pivoted inside Bo Bichette anyway to play shortstop. And then he would have been, I know Bichette isn't the best shortstop. He's still young. He could still get better. But at least you have him at his natural position where he likes to play, right? And you could have done so many different things with that. So, I like your take on the whole Mendoza's out and Beltran's already in kind of thing. I didn't hear any of that. So wherever you heard that from is awesome. Like, that's almost like breaking news right now.
Maybe we'll have to bring him on.
Right. Yeah. Good luck with that. but we'll see.
No, I mean.
Oh, you mean
the source?
Your source. I was gonna say, I was like, you know something I don't know all of a sudden? Like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, that's crazy to me. Because he should have had the job a couple years ago, but then got caught up in all that Astro nonsense, which, you know, it sucks for him because he's the only. It seems like he was the only one that got bamboozled out of all these other guys. Everyone got 1 year suspensions, and then came back and won World Series, basically. You know,
seemed the most affected by it.
Yeah, and even the players moved on, got bigger contracts, went all over, you know, all these different places.
Scapegoat.
Yeah, so like he got screwed. So it would actually be nice for him to be manager. And not that I've spoken to him, but I've seen him on interviews and stuff like that. I think he'd be a really good manager, to be fair. Yeah. So if they're going to give him a chance, that's great. And, you know, it sucks for Mendy because I kind of like him too. But, like, he's going to be the scapegoat too. Like, you lost. They did everything they could for you to make it, like, work. Like, they fired your coaches from last year. Yeah. They traded a lot of the guys away that were problems, so to speak. Like, now I'm not even sure about that.
With how they finished the year, you know, he's going into this year knowing that this is it. Like, you don't have much room here. You got to get off to a good start, and if you don't, you're probably going to be gone.
Correct. And it's not unheard of to get fired this early in the season. Like, the Phillies did it a couple years ago with Joe Girardi, and they put Thompson in, and they wound up going to the playoffs and going pretty far that year. Was that might have been the year they made it to the NLCS too, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, you can't even say like it's bad to do it. Like in football, it's bad to fire a coach mid-season because there's just, you know, normally doesn't really work out like that. But baseball, for whatever magical reason, the players respond. I don't know why, because, you know, they're under contract and like they're really not going to go anywhere. But I mean, I guess you could get traded or just dropped, but you're still going to get paid, you know?
Speaking of timing and firing of coaches, I guess that didn't really work out for the Islanders either. No.
And they missed, you know what's crazy? I heard about them all year. And I wouldn't say like I'm an avid Islander fan. Like I'll loosely follow it. Like hockey's like fourth on that list.
Yeah, I mean, I root for them and the Rangers. You know,
yeah.
See them win.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, I would say I'm the same. Like, I could care less. Like, I'm an Islander fan first because I went to my first Islander game and now that, like, you know, got it going. But you're right. Like, everyone has been talking about them all year, how good they were. And, like, they have this kid, I don't remember his name, Scheffler or something like that, Schaefer. Thank you. And he's 18 and he's going to be amazing. And he was, don't get me wrong, from what I was hearing, he's amazing. But then down the stretch, they blow it and they lose and they got eliminated. I think it was Sunday they got eliminated, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, terrible. What are you going to do? But I don't know. Back to the Mets, though. So you already think it's foregone conclusion that Mendy's gone?
No, I'm saying that's what the person I was speaking to had said.
What do you think, though? Like, what's your meter?
I don't
hot,
really,
cold?
I don't really have enough, you know, info to make a call. I'll have to wait and see, you know. And I guess I'll need a little more time to evaluate.
Okay, you got a week.
Thank you.
All right, you got a week.
For the extension.
And then I need a meter. I need a hot meter take.
Okay.
Where how fired up you are and where they're gonna go.
It'll be delivered to you, special delivery next Tuesday.
I like it. So I know it's only been 2 weeks, but I'm looking at all these standings in baseball right now, and can you believe how like average everybody is right now? Like 9 and 7.
Mediocrity running wild.
Yeah, running wild, dude. Like, I'm looking at the AL, and there are 2 teams with 10 wins, and they're 10 and 7. And they're both from the Central. They're the Twins and the Guardians of all teams. And you know normally how we say, like, the Central's just blah, you know, whatever. And for the most part, they are. But the Royals are 7 and 9. The Tigers are 7 and 9.
I feel like Cleveland's always kind of quietly good.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Well, last year they snuck ahead of the Detroit Tigers, who were good all year, and won the Central.
Right.
So, yeah, the Guardians are always, like...
Just go about their business, you know,
and no
under
matter,
the radar.
And no matter who they get rid of or whatever, I feel like as long as they have Kwan and Jose Ramirez, Like they're gonna get into the playoffs one way or another. They're just gonna lose in the first round. Like whoever they play, they're gonna lose in the first round, which is fine. But you got the most surprising to me right now, which this is the second year in a row this has happened, is the Astros are 6-11, and they've lost 8 in a row. Wow. I love that.
They're just old. They're old.
They sure are, and I hope they stay old, and I hope they stay terrible the entire year. I would love for them to finish there. That's right.
And the East is basically what? Everybody's within a game from first to last?
Well, yes, well, no. So up until yesterday, you had a 3-way tie for first because the Yankees couldn't beat the fucking Rays over the weekend. They were all 8-7. The Orioles and Yankees won yesterday, so they're half a game up on the Rays. They're both 9-7. The Blue Jays are having that, I guess, what do you call it, that championship lull a little bit from the World Series.
Hangover.
Yeah, they're 6-9, and the Red Sox are 6-10.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so like it's like crazy.
I mean, it's early though too, right?
Yeah,
it's a long season.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna worry about any of these teams right now, but I find it funny how we're 2 weeks in it. I know it's a small sample size,
right?
But they're all like mediocre. They're all right there. Like no one, at least in the AL, no one's like blowing the doors off it. It was the Yankees until they ran into the Oakland A's and the Rays. Like even if you won half those games, they'd be like 12-5 right now, which is something not terrible for like a 2 week span. You know what I mean?
Right.
You look at the Dodgers; they're 12-4. Like that's kind of where you wanted the Yankees to be right now. Like you should have taken 2 out of 3 at the trot from the Rays. Let's be honest, and you should have taken at least 2 from the Athletics. You got
by far and away they have the best record in baseball at this point in time.
Pretty much, yeah. The Padres are 10-6. The Pirates are 10-6. That's really surprising, but the Pirates have done that the last few years. Started off hot and then just went straight downhill. So let's see where they are in a month. Yeah, and then everything else, it's all mediocre. Like the Braves are 10-7. You got the Marlins at 9-8, Phillies 8-8, Nationals 7-9, and Mets 7-10. So you're talking about a 3-game swing right there. So it's not much. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's good if you like watching baseball on 7 different TVs. Like you're gonna be watching all these games, and people are gonna be winning and losing at any point. There's no consistency there. But if you're a fan of any of these teams, no one's looking pretty right now. You know,
Dodgers.
Right. Other than that makes sense, right? Doesn't it? You know.
As expected, yeah.
But you know what? I don't care about the Dodgers until it's October. At least for our side of things. You have to care for them a little bit more, slightly,
right.
But they're not even your division either. So, like, they could win 130 games. If they don't win the World Series, what does it matter?
Right.
And I actually hope they don't win the World Series this year because what we've been talking about it for months, if not over a year already. What they're doing and all this other nonsense is ridiculous, and I hope it stops.
Bad for the sport.
I don't know if it's bad for the sport or good. Like, they're the clear enemy now. Like, everyone always hates the Yankees, and everyone's always going to hate the Yankees, and I get it. But now everyone hates the Dodgers, too, which is fine. I'm happy with that. You know what I mean?
The new evil empire.
Yeah, let's not go that far. Let's take it easy. Let's take it a bit easy. I actually kind of like that for the Yankees, you know?
Sexy.
And it's funny, 'cause
Provocative.
when does all the potential lockout stuff start coming up? Like, you haven't heard anybody talking about that.
I feel like they talked about that all spring training, and then once the season started, gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
It really is, because I'm still standing firm that they cannot afford to have a lockout, period. I don't even care if they miss a week. Like,
well, I think that's pretty evident that they can't.
Right. But I don't think they should either. Like, I don't think either side should be overly greedy and understand what they're dealing with now. It's not 1994 anymore. You know what I mean? They're not the big dogs anymore. I mean, they still might be America's pastime, but a lot of people love football, soccer, basketball. Like, you know, there's other things. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll start talking about it more in the summer when things die down a bit. But I got a question. Is the Alien Earth coming back anytime soon? I've been seeing commercials for it, like it's now streaming and everything like that.
I was gonna say, I think FX does that with a lot of shows where they'll just throw a commercial.
Oh yeah.
And
I know the commercials you're talking about. And they just flash everything.
And
on
it'll
there.
say all episodes now streaming on. I think it's just like an ad, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Because I kind of understood it was an ad, but normally they would do that when there might be the new show coming out.
They
soon,
do it with old shows.
They do it with old shows too.
Yeah, because like they keep throwing Landman on there. Landman just finished, so it's like
Fair.
Yeah, they've done it with like I've seen them do it with Fargo. I've seen them do it with another show.
Okay. I guess I never really paid attention to it, and I was kind of hoping that Alien Earth would come out soon because I was super stoked.
I mean, hopefully it's sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not kidding.
Did they renew it?
I thought they did. I haven't really checked up on it in a while, but like I just saw the commercial today.
Hopefully you can manifest it.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I mean, there is a lot of shows out there to watch right now, but
I wouldn't mind having another one like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I just lost Paradise. Like, I don't know if you finished Paradise yet, but like that was done 2 weeks ago. So like my Monday nights are.
Yeah, I think I finished that one.
Yeah, and that.
I mean, it was good. I didn't like it as much as season 1, but it was good.
I do have a question for you regarding shows. Did you watch the new episode of The Boys?
No.
Well, that's out. That came out last week. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it's really. This is obviously it's last season. I heard it's really, really good.
Cool.
So.
You're gonna let it build up, aren't you? It's okay.
Yeah, kind of like. I don't know what I want to do because
whatever floats your boat, man.
I don't want to watch like one episode and have to wait a week.
Oh, I know. I know your formula.
But
familiar with it.
On the other side of things, I've been watching Daredevil week to week.
Well, that's there.
And Paradise.
Right, and Paradise.
Oh, well, then maybe.
And Alien Earth, like when that was out, and we watched that week to week.
This is like a new style for you, like hybrid. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes
week to week. Sometimes you binge.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is episode 1 is already out, right? So episode 2 will be coming out this Thursday or Friday anyway. So I'd at least have 2 in the bank.
I was gonna say I don't know if they did a 2-episode premiere because I know shows sometimes do that as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into it and check it out and decide. Because what I just
this is the last season, by the way.
Yeah, this is it.
I didn't know that.
Well, they're coming out with all these spin-offs for that show.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised this came out before another season of Gen V. To be honest.
Right. I think it's gonna be like it's
the other way around.
Yeah, I think they planned it on that specifically because then they'll follow it. Because remember, the end of Gen V tied into the end of Boys last season. So
and the Boys were also
right.
Exactly, yeah.
So like they might pick up where Gen V left off, and then boom, Gen V will continue like a little bit of the storyline. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And then they also have, I think it was like Gen V Mexico was happening, or like The Boys Mexico or something like that.
Okay.
And then they also have a prequel of when that Soldier Boy
Expanding
guy.
the universe.
Yeah, so like they got a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out that, they're going to be fine.
They're taking a page out of Disney's playbook.
You haven't seen the new Daredevil yet, right?
I have not.
You're driving me nuts because it's going crazy right now. Did you see it?
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Oh, you're killing me too. You guys are killing me.
Well, how many episodes are there?
4. You're a little behind. And after tonight, you'll be 3 behind, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah. But there was something cool. I don't even know if I can say it. I'm going to say it anyway. Screw you guys. It's your fault you haven't been keeping up, okay? They threw a super awesome Easter egg in it, and you'll never see it unless like they show it to you in like a still like picture. Like I saw it on Instagram. I was like, wait, what? And I looked.
You didn't catch it.
You can't. It's almost impossible to catch.
Very subtle.
Very.
So what the hell's the point?
Someone to pick it out, and then someone to ask, and they're like, yeah, that was that. Like, you're right. What is the point if you're not going to see it?
To get the
but there's a purpose behind it, right? So, remember the What If cartoons?
Yeah.
With the Watcher?
Yes.
He's in Daredevil episode 4.
That's cool.
But you can't really see him
I see.
unless you catch it really quickly. Like, you got to, like, pause it and then you'll see it, and you'll be like, and then you'll never unsee it, because once I saw the still frame of it, I went back and watched that one scene, and I'm like, yeah, I can totally see it now. So I guess that's the purpose, right? Maybe, I don't know.
To get you to watch it a second time.
Right, or just to go back, or just to like spread the word, and like, I thought that was a really cool Easter egg, because like, who would have thought?
To get the water cooler talk going.
Right. So it was super cool, and that whole last episode was super dope. Like, the guy that plays Bullseye is awesome, and him and his fight scenes with Daredevil are so great. Like,
it's the same guy from the earlier in the show, right?
Yeah, from season 1 of this,
Right.
which you didn't see that yet.
he was before. It's a different. Bullseye was in the original show. Too.
What was he?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't even remember. I haven't watched that show in a while, but I believe
He
you.
was, but I'm just wondering if it's the same guy.
It might be.
Must be, right?
Right, yeah, I would assume so. But I watched that, and like now, I do that on Tuesdays, but I watched The Pitt. The Pitt is almost over. This week is the last episode, and I literally finished episode 14 today, and I never watched ER. Did you guys ever watch ER with George Clooney?
No, but I know it was a big show.
Yeah,
Right.
I wasn't big, into it, and I kept saying, I have no interest in watching The Pitt, and
But that guy that's in The Pit wasn't he in ER or some other doc? Okay, yeah.
No, a while, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was a couple of weeks ago, I guess. Nothing.
Took the plunge.
Didn't fit. Yeah, took the plunge and just been hooked to it.
Yeah, it seems to have that effect on
It's
people.
a really good show.
You're on season 1?
No, 2.
Oh, so you watched 1 already?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you binged the hell out of it then.
Yeah.
Because if it's 15 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's great. So you like it. Good stuff. Yeah, me too.
He's great in it. I mean,
Yeah. And everyone has like a different quirk, and I get it. They all play well with each other.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, you got one doctor hates this one, but they don't get along, and this, that, and the other, and like, they're all still managed. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been in the ER, and I'm sure you guys have a lot too. The ERs are crazy, never really that crazy, but like, it could get that crazy.
Right, and that's the thing too. Like, trying to explain it to some people like that don't know. You have to remember that's considered a level 1 trauma emergency room. So that would be equate to what we would know here as, say, the ER at Jamaica Hospital, where all the cops are taken to, and the fact that it's Jamaica Hospital, that ER is probably very similar to that.
Correct.
Relatively speaking. Obviously.
Correct. Yeah, of course.
But it just gives you
Perspective.
a great perspective on what those guys deal with and what they go through, bro. Because
On a daily basis,
nuts. Because I know, and especially like at nighttime. Nighttime is worse than daytime because you're really getting all the crazies out. But yeah, it's cool. Gives you a really good idea of what those guys' life is like.
Yeah, and I will tell them this. I don't like what they did or how they did the show 24 Dirty. Because they basically took their concept and made it their own in 12 hours and did a 15 episode show in 12 hours. But keep in mind, the first 12 episodes are their shift, and then the last 3 are like them trying to go home and stuff still coming in, like they still got to do this.
Yeah, so that's why I think that's what I kind of like about it, is that you get a sense of what it really is all about.
Yeah, it's a really good show. I'm super excited for the last episode. I really hope it's like an hour and 10 minutes. I need like an hour and 10 minute episode because I get annoyed. I'm on the elliptical and these shows are like 43 to 50 something minutes and I never get the full thing. And I'm like, I only have 1 episode left and I'd like to finish that on, I think it comes out on Thursday, the 16th, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Thursday the 16th. So I'd like to finish that there because I'm going to start Invincible from Prime because they do the whole drop 3 episodes, then 1 every week.
Yeah, I definitely got to get back into that.
Great show, by the way. And you know what's funny? Like, I'm trying to watch movies sometimes too because there's a lot of movies that are out there that we miss because there's so many good TV shows out.
Right.
And when you're binging a TV show, for example, Broadwalk Empire, amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Of course.
Like, I'm literally almost in season 3 already.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, I think by tonight, if not tonight because of Daredevil, tomorrow, I'll be done with season 2. What I have a question for you, but I'll give it to you in a second. If you guys can recall, or if you guys know, if you looked it up. I didn't look it up yet, that's why I want to ask it. But you watch these shows, and you get into it, and then you can't watch anything else. And then with it being the summer and Yankee baseball, and that's like, yeah. I'm sitting on this couch.
Quite a dilemma.
Yeah, I'm on the iPad with the Yankee game, like just like watching it. Yeah, and watching the show, and like I'm trying to watch this movie, and you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I'm trying to watch what is it? Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. No, did you watch it?
Yeah. How is it? Through the first 10 minutes.
How is it?
Really?
How is it, Ryan?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for a good copy on Fire Stick. I checked on it over the weekend.
I'm a big fan of his. So
Me too.
I'll watch it just to see, him how he does it.
Correct, but besides Big Earn over here, everyone said it's amazing and it made a ton of money. So I'm like, I'm trying to watch that. Haven't gotten a good copy for that. There's another movie that I wanted to see too. The Super Mario movie, whatever.
Oh, that came out.
Yeah, I mean it's in the movie theaters.
Right.
I think it came out like 2 weeks ago now.
I'm sure that's good.
Yeah, I mean if you grew up on Nintendo,
The first one was good.
yeah, like you're gonna love it. Like whatever. My cousins saw it. They said it was great. Like there's a whole bunch of different characters in it now. Trying to watch that, and then Netflix just dropped this bootleg Jaws movie called Thrash. You know me. It's gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna watch it, and you're gonna get a review on it.
Yeah, let me know how it is.
Right, and I couldn't get to watch that either because I just every time I come home, like Broadwalk Empire.
Yeah, I think that there's so many good shows out that it's almost like that's where the focus is nowadays, because the number of good shows out totally outweighs
the movies.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's because movies aren't. It's not about making good movies anymore. It's just about putting something out that
Someone might like.
It's not really about the film anymore.
Right.
I mean, for some directors,
it's about who's in the film,
but
and
it's just like a product. They have more. It's more. The industry looks at it more just like a product that has to be put on the shelf, and it's like
right.
I think that takes away from a lot of it's not the same.
Right.
The skill for sure.
Well, let's just hope that's not true for all the Marvel and DC movies that are coming out this summer.
Oh no, they got
I
Disney
lose my
money,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
They're not worried about anything.
Yeah, I hope not. And then we got The Punisher comes out in less than a month on Disney Plus, the 1 hour special or whatever it is. I'm super pumped for that because that seems like it's leading right into Spider-Man. So, and Spider-Man's right around the corner. I think it's like July 31st or whatever. So like,
well, they've always got they've always got stuff in the hopper for sure.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for that. But like I said, I was really excited to see some of these movies, and it's difficult with the amount of shows you got to get through.
I'm still waiting for Fantastic Four to come on the streaming service.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You don't have that. Well, then you're out of luck for a while. Like maybe
But Superman was literally on TV like a week after it was in the theater. For some reason, Fantastic Four by Disney, not the case.
Yeah, I mean, like you said,
monopoly.
They lock it down, bro. If you don't want to spend the $11.99 for Disney Plus, bro, you ain't gonna get it.
You can't watch it.
That's it. Listen, you can come over here whenever you want. Walk over here. I'll put it on for you, and that's it. That's it. Or just download it. I'll give you my code for a minute, and that's it. We'll figure it out if you really want to watch it. To be honest with you, wasn't my biggest fan of it.
It should be on HBO at some point, I'm hoping.
It'll never be on HBO, but that's okay.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, because they're two different competing companies. Like, they're not going to... Disney's never going to give them the rights to put Fantastic Four on.
You don't think it'll ever be on cable?
It might be on like FX or something like that.
I'll take it.
But like you're gonna be waiting a while. Like you might not even care about it anymore. Yeah. We know that, but this might test your patience. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, it'll be a good teacher.
Okay, fair enough. That's all I got for you guys. You guys got anything else for shows or anything else that you've been watching?
No, just basically been the pit. And
That's
it.
great. Well, comes to an end this week, buddy.
I have not really been watching anything. I'm like a week behind on DTF St. Louis, and I finally got the name.
Forgetting about
I finally got the
that.
name right, so I got that going. For me.
Right.
And
Forget
the
about
Rooster
that
and Rooster
show.
and Rooster. I'm a week behind on Rooster.
I heard Rooster's really good.
That's great. Steve, if you like Steve Carell, you're gonna love it.
I like Steve Carell too.
I'm 50-50 on him. Sometimes I do like him, the 40-year-old virgin, like other things or whatever. Then sometimes I watch stuff with him and I'm like,
I think he's
Like
great.
what?
I don't know. I saw this movie the other day, Date Night. I was like, eh. And then there's probably other ones, but like I'm hit or miss with him sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Was it him or was it because it was a romantic comedy? Which, you know, those are
I mean,
not great. I mean, you know,
they,
I may get some heat for that, but
yeah, you're gonna get heat from that. 'Cause
That's
they,
okay.
they are what they are. Like
I'm
romantic
trying to
comedies are,
engage
you
the
know,
audience more, right?
right? Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Like they are what they are. Like you sometimes you gotta
Date
watch
night
those
was
things.
which one?
He's on a date with his wife.
Is that
and
with Tina Fey?
yes, and
I haven't seen it.
all
Okay.
shit goes haywire or whatever.
What about the one that he did with Ryan Gosling? Did you ever see that?
What's that?
I forget the name of it. It was
That's
Ooh,
a
I
huge
might have
show.
to see that.
Yeah,
him,
is that what it's
Ryan
called?
Gosling, Julianne Moore.
I don't think I know this one.
That was a pretty good one.
I'll have to give it a Google.
Either that or he'll have to tell us. You know what I mean? Remember, he throws out. This movie was pretty good. What's the name of it? Don't remember. Great.
No, because it was either date night or
It wasn't Day
It
Night
was
because
two-
they weren't in there. Yeah.
two similar style movies.
Oh, I see. It was similar to that. Okay.
So it was another rom com.
Yeah, but
Oh,
good, very good.
Okay, well,
Especially that you're such a big Ryan Gosling fan.
Yes, that is true. I am a big fan of Baby Goose.
that was like a half dig right there.
No,
He's
no,
like,
no.
you're such a Ryan Gosling fan.
I
I
am.
can't believe you didn't
Listen.
watch this movie.
Listen, Ryan's. They seem to be pretty cool.
And they're great together in that movie, whatever the fuck the movie is.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good way to
Shout
end the
out to
show.
Baby Goose.
Yeah, that's a good way to end it. Anything from you, Wander?
Yes, we're gonna go with one selection as usual this week. We're going with Kendrick Lamar with "Damn" on the 9th anniversary today. That's the pick for this week.
All right, folks. That'll about do it. Hopefully we see you next week. Enjoy this nice little heat wave we got going on. And we'll see you soon. Later,
Till
guys.
next time.
Take care.